All right, hello 7th graders. We are on lesson 15, so you should have a gold packet in front of you. You do need a ruler, so you can grab one if you need one. All right, we are going to dilate this triangle here. So as you remember, anytime we did a dilation, we always drew a line from the center, because notice it says using A as the center. So from the center through each of the points. So I'm going to do that first, from the center through each of the points. All right, I'm going to tell us I want our scale factor to be 2, because I just want to keep it the same. So from A to B, I'm going to put a little tally. Then at B, I'm going to slide and put my new point, B prime. Then I'm going to go back and do the same thing for D. And slide and put the new point. And then C. Slide. All right, taking a look at our triangle, what do we notice about those two? So hopefully you notice that they are similar. They have the same shape. Different sizes. And the same angles. Okay, so if we also take a look at our triangles here, a couple things I want to point out. Do you see the distance from D to C here is 2 boxes, 2 boxes. The distance right here is 4. If we look on the bottom, the distance between here is 3. The distance between here is 6. So if you look 4 to 6, do you see how that simplifies to 2 over 3? And this one, 2 over 3, same thing. So the ratio of the sides is the same. All right, flip it over to the next page. All right, looking at activity 1. So everyone take a look at activity 1. Sorry about that. All right, we have, you see 3 triangles here. And 3 triangles, do you notice how they all share a similar edge? They all share an edge. I'm just going to use 3 different colors to talk about these triangles just to make it a little easier. So I have a green triangle. I have a blue. And then I have a red triangle. Okay. So the question asks us, explain why 2 triangles are similar. So there are multiple things we can say. So if I just want to focus on 2 triangles, I'm just going to focus on the red and the blue, the red and blue. So we want to know why they are similar. So one way we can figure this out, or we can describe it, is how we would get from this blue to the red. So what type of transformations? So if you want to pause the video and think about what type of transformations could happen. All right, so again, there's more than one option. So one option, we can take ABC to C, D, E. So hopefully you're thinking, well, I know the sizes are different, so it needs to be a rotation. So, I'm sorry, a dilation. But also they're in different spots, so a rotation as well. So we can rotate 180 degrees around C. After we do that, we can dilate. Let's figure out the scale factor in a minute with the center C. Well, if you look, this height here is 3 and this is 6. This is 4. Let's see what this top one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hopefully you're noticing those are both doubling, so dilate with a scale factor of 2. Okay, let's look a little closely. Now we're going to fill in this table below. We're going to fill in the table. So the first one is done. So ABC, the vertical side is 3. The horizontal side is 4. 3 and 4. So we don't do vertical over horizontal. So the ratio of the sides is 3 to 4. All right, now we're going to fill in this table for the other two. So CDE is the red triangle up here. So the vertical side for CDE, everyone sees right here, is 6. The horizontal, looking right here, is 8. Let's do vertical to horizontal, so 6 over 8. Thinking about that fraction can be reduced to 3/4, which is 0.75. All right, now let's do that teeny little green triangle. So if you look closely at the vertical, it's in between 1 and 2. So what's in between 1 and 2? 1.5. And the horizontal is 2. Okay, let's do vertical to horizontal, so 1.5 over 2. Notice we have a 0.5. Think about what you can multiply that by to get a whole number. So hopefully we're thinking 2. So then you would get 3/4, which is also equal to 0.75. All right, so we know these triangles are all similar, and you can see the ratio of vertical to horizontal is all the same. So all the same. So this is saying, what do we notice about the last column? They have the same ratio of sides. So we know when triangles are similar, corresponding ratio of the corresponding sides is the same. All right, if you have listened to this so far, right here in your paper, I would like you to draw a star. Turn the page. All right, we are almost done here. The last thing I want you to do is we are going to draw 2 lines with a slope of 3. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to start and put a point. I'm putting a point on my grid. Okay, a slope of 3. When we talk about slope, we always want to think about it as fractions. So 3 is the same thing as 3 over 1. When we talk about slope, we always think about a vertical and a horizontal, okay? We always do vertical and horizontal. So from this point, I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go to the right 1. Sorry. I'm going to put my new point. I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, right 1. So again, I went up 3, right 1. I'm going to put my point. Now I'm going to connect through those 3 points to make a line. All right, there's one. Let's do another one. So again, I'm going to put a random point. This time I'm going to put it here. So again, I want a slope of 3. So from this red point, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So that's up 3, right 1, and I'm going to put my point. I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, right 1. I'm going to put my point. Connect. So take a look at those lines. What do you notice about the 2 lines? Hopefully you're thinking something along the lines of they'll never intersect, which means they are parallel lines. So 2 lines with the same slope are going to be parallel. All right, let's try this again. If you want to, pause the video and try this one on your own and then check with me. So our slope now is 1 over 2. So I'm going to go up 1, right 2. And I'm just choosing any point on the line because it just says draw 2 lines. So I'm going to choose this right here. So up 1 to the right 2. So from here I go up 1, right 2. And I'm going to put a point. I'm going to do it again. Up 1, right 2. Put a point. All right, I'm going to connect those points. The line. All right, let's do this again. Again, I'm going to choose a random point. This time I'm going to choose it over here. Anywhere on the graph. From here, I'm going to go up 1, right 2. Put a point. Up 1, right 2. Put a point. Connect. And hopefully you notice, same thing, we have parallel lines. Excellent. All right, thank you so much for following along. Your task right now, this next page, you don't have to do this one. This can be extra credit though, if you do it. But you do have to turn it over and you have to do the practice problems. So you have to do 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then turn this into the bin. Hope you have a wonderful weekend.